light. In '85, a star was born. Amiga's light, a new dawn. 40 years and still we cheer. Sacramento's Amiga Club meeting draws near. SAC unites us all. Monthly meetings heed the call. From workbench shoes to demos bright, we celebrate Amiga's light.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Boing and Beyond, episode number 2. Hope everybody's having a great night out there. We got some great stuff to cover tonight. We are going to be going over some awesome stuff for AmiWest 2025. We're going to check out our awesome meeting we just had at sacc.org, the Sacramento Amiga Computer Club. I did an awesome video for our little meeting we had on Sunday preparing for AmiWest. So we got AmiWest pretty much all 100% in the lockdown. So if you guys are going to get your rooms, you better get in there and get them. And we'll see you guys November 1st and 2nd for AmiWest 2025. Tonight's show is going to be kind of a shorter one than normal. We're not going to do any gaming tonight. We will cover a bunch of things. I'm going to do a really cool secret 3DO video. Some of you might not have seen this before. Some of you might have seen the video before, but we're going to run it. It's kind of a long one. It's a good one, though. We're going to check out the 3DO booth I have going on over at AmiWest. I have a little demo I made for that. And then I got some stuff. I was going through some like way back time machine stuff on the internet, checking out some older sacc.org website stuff. Today was pretty cool, so I actually to be able to see like some of the first founders of it and so on and so forth, and pretty awesome. But let's go ahead and jump in. We'll jump right in, guys. Welcome to everyone. Appreciate you once again, like I said, tuning in here for Boing and Beyond episode number 7. I can't believe we are finally here at episode number 7. So pretty awesome. But all right, let's jump in. We'll check out this sacc.org meeting from yesterday, or sorry, Sunday. Anyway, let's check it out. Finally got to share my stuff with the guys, so pretty good. They enjoyed it.
This project documents the key contributors to both Amiga and the 3DO company. Amiga! Highlight their roles, the crossovers, and their lasting influence. The timeline spans...
And this meeting, too, we had an amazing turnout of guys. We had almost number 17 turned out today, or for Sunday. That was really good to have so many turn out for our meeting. So if you guys want to check out our club, it's sacc.org. And stay tuned, too. We'll be giving away an awesome Boing and Beyond hat here at the end of the show.
Leading the operating system and developer tools. They brought on fellow Amiga veteran Dale Luck, who worked on developer libraries and graphics systems. Bob Paraso also contributed, applying his Amiga system software experience to 3DO's multimedia frameworks.
Left hand side stuff. change things once per scan line. It's really easy. But doing horizontal, that's not the copper at that point.
Like 3 inches thick. But that's just like an 18 frame.
Somebody has restarted it and rekindled it into a proper full-color, heavy-bound stock magazine that covers all, particularly 8-bit computing, but occasionally they touch into some 16-bit. They are a raffle sponsor for AmiWest, and magazine just started up 3 issues ago. They only print enough for subscribers and special orders, and that is it. So subscription fees are pretty low. They're about $10 an issue. I encourage you to take a look at it. There's even program listings in here if you really want to go old school.
Can I see one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's check this thing out real quick. All right, Computer Gazette magazine, guys.
Sorry?
1 second here. Let me show you guys these off. Computer Gazette magazine, one of our sponsors here for AmiWest. Pretty awesome. They're in 3 magazines. Seem extremely nice, quality magazines.
Been invited to actually write for.
Very sweet.
And if anybody's interested in being an author or contributor to the Compute Gazette magazine for Amiga topics or whatever other 8-bit topics you might be interested in for computing. They started off their magazine inaugural issue 3 months ago, focusing on the brand new issue of the Commodore 64, the Ultimate 64. That's coming up soon. So, just wanted to share that with everyone.
Yeah, and since they became a raffle sponsor, I've been going to their site. I was, putting their
Ooh,
credit
it's time
up.
for a free
I realized
magazine.
recently that issue 1 PDF version is available now as a free download.
Oh, good.
Very
so
cool.
anyone that wants to get their hands on it to see what it's like, completely free download for issue 1. And it does appear that they have PDF subscriptions. So if you've missed out on the print version and want to catch up, you can get PDF issues to catch up.
Yep.
Ron, thanks, Chris. All right, now we're going to dive into the best
You
part.
still see the little pixelations on it. The whole series is up on YouTube. But you can see that, and he says,
This is a great day.
just turn this off, they forgot to turn this off, and everything. But they didn't have like, the same people they had working on Babylon 5 who long went over to DS9. I mean, they redid the entire DS9 opening from, you couldn't tell the difference between the physical miniatures and that. That was how they sold it.
I may or may not have every single Babylon 5 action figure from every season at my house unopened, sealed in the box, in perfectly mint condition, including the TV guides, magazines, and, other swag I could find, autographs, cards. The addiction. The addiction. May or may not have those items. That's George. I almost thought, it would be cool to do a Babylon 5 booth. I'm like, no, I probably played out on Babylon 5, so.
But get a hold of the actors, actresses, and the producer and director. They're still alive, but get a hold of them and get all the detail as much as you
Many
can
of
from
them
them.
are not alive.
That'd be cool, huh? I love that
stuff. The lady played
Late night eBay lots.
Jakar, the actor for that.
Yeah. Oh, he's passed away, is Jakar? His action figure is pretty pricey.
Londo's still alive. He's actually, he'll do greetings for people as Londo owner.
That's what you need. Go watch.
Chris gonna jump in here and this is Mr. Toast. He's gonna tell us, I paused it by the way. He's gonna jump in here and tell us all about this awesome Lightwave cow Easter egg hidden inside the in the show.
Babylon 5 again, and when you do, look for the famous Lightwave cow. And there was a cow model that was by a company that did stock models, and they were trying to market to the industry. And
oh wow!
They had like a free disc. You could pick up the CD-ROM, and it had like a dozen free demo objects. A Beethoven bust was common, the cow, and other things like that. So in Babylon 5, they would sneak the cow into shots. Now, it was like the artist would try and do that for some of the space shots. And it would be really small, only a couple pixels wide, but that was kind of like their little rogue Easter egg. that they
Easter
would
egg,
do.
huh?
Apparently that tradition lived on into like the development of Star Wars Episode 1, because there was, within Industrial Light and Magic, there was, they called them the Rebel Unit, which was a group of folks who were using Lightwave, but they couldn't tell anyone because that was not the house software. The house software was, I think it's Optimage still at the time, to be able to sneak Lightwave content into Episode 1 in Final Frame, not just doing previs like a lot of the other studios were doing at the time.
Wow.
And eventually they got crushed, but they did get a couple shots in. And supposedly they also honored the tradition of sneaking the cow into the frame.
Well, that's awesome. Yo, what's up, guys? We're down here right now at our SAC.org meeting, getting set up. I want to show you guys where the venue will be set up this year for the AmiWest once again, here at this wonderful hotel located here in Sacramento. But you can head over to AmiWest.net and check out all the info. Let's go out front and check out the front of this hotel. All right, here we go. We're walking out front now. I want to show you guys a little bit around the hotel here. Give me a second. Here she is right here behind us, guys. AmiWest 2025 will be held here at this beautiful hotel here behind me. You guys can sign up over AmiWest.net right now and check it out. It's really simple. Rooms are still available till the 30th. You guys can get signed up and check it out. So here's a nice little shot of the venue location. Let's head inside and we'll check out and see what it's all about, huh? All right, as you start to make your approach here, you guys can see the venue. Let me switch the camera around for us. All right, so here we are at the hotel. Holiday Inn, baby, Express and Suites. Let me come in the front door here. You'll go ahead and walk right in here like this. Pretty awesome. Be able to check into your discounted room located right here. And then you can actually have breakfast and stuff over here as well. And head down this hallway. And this is where you'll find the AmiWest 2025. Let me show you guys here. Nice hallway. Got some restroom action right here as well. We're almost there, guys. Nice little walk. Another entrance and exit over here as well. We are getting close. Here we are, guys. Expo room. And we usually take up both of these rooms. There's Jerry Gray there. And this is the awesome room. This side usually opened as well. We're gonna have some awesome stuff set up in here, some great vendors. This is our club meeting right now, SACC.org. We had a big turnout today. A few guys have already left, but we're over here kind of hanging out. I just want to show off the venue room to you guys. We'll have all the stuff set up here. Pretty freaking awesome. Howdy, guys. Just kind of want to show you what to look forward to when you get here. Make sure you guys head over to AmiWest.net. Sign up today. Come on down and hang out with us. The longest running Amiga convention since 1998. So pretty cool. This is show number 27th year, guys. So come down, hang out with us. Love to have you. A little pre-look at what the event hall will look like this year for AmiWest 2025. Hope to have you. Let's get a word in right now from the vice president. Yo, what's up, dudes? Ghetto Finger Gaming here from Boing and Beyond. And we're here with episode number 7. And we got Jerry Gray, the vice president of Sacramento Amiga Club, SACC.org here. He's going to tell us all about AmiWest. It's coming up in less than 4 weeks away, November 1st and 2nd.
Hi everyone, this is Jerry. We just finished our September SAC meeting here at the Holiday Inn Express in Sacramento, California. This is the same venue where we will be holding AmiWest this year. We've been holding it there for many years now. The dates are November 1st and 2nd. And we have a lot of cool stuff in store for you. We have our traditional exhibits. People are going to be bringing in their machines, sharing off the things that they do, the projects that they work on. We're going to have vendors here selling their goods. If you're looking to get something and tariffs have you down, come on down here. Yep. We might have it for you. We have a few speakers in line this year. I'm not going to say just who yet, but if you look in the forums, we may be releasing some news first, but we're going to have a very prominent Commodore engineer here who's going to tell us about his Amiga history, and it's going to be something you don't want to miss.
A lot of stuff you haven't heard about.
A lot of stuff we haven't heard about. We also are going to have a banquet So Saturday night we have a banquet. We're going to go off site this year. We're going to go to a local pub. Going to do some burgers, some brews, have a good time. We're going to have a raffle. We've been having a raffle for several years now. Got some good prizes coming in from our vendors, and we're going to raffle all those goods off. So if you love Amiga, if you love retro computing, come down and join us. It's free to get in, and we'll all have a good time, hang out, and share stories.
Just head over to AmiWest.net. You guys can get signed up over there. There's also information at SACC.org, which is the Sacramento Amiga Computer Club here locally in Sacramento that put on the awesome AmiWest. So hope to see you guys there this year. We're having an awesome, amazing time. Jerry, thank you very much for your time, sir, and we're out of here.
Thanks, Gino.
That was a pretty good one. Like I said, a little bit of a long video, though. Don't forget, guys, at the end of the show tonight, we're going to be giving away one of our awesome Boing and Beyond hats here for you guys. You'll just have to first one to email this email, I'll tell you. And once I get the email, first one to email me at the email I'll tell you at the end of the show, you will win yourself an awesome Boing and Beyond hat right here from your old pal Ghetto Finger Gaming. All right, so next thing up, guys, we're going to check out the booth that I'm throwing together. You guys have been following along the last couple shows and stuff, talking about the 3DO DNA between Amiga and 3DO. I put all kinds of work in it. We got some awesome stuff coming up for that. I think it'll be a fun little addition to AmiWest myself. So we'll jump into that next here, guys, and then after that, we'll see what we got coming on next. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Everybody here at Boing and Beyond, episode number 7. What's up, chat? We got a few of you out there. I've seen the viewer count go up and down here. So anyway, if you don't catch it here live, you can always catch it played at the end tomorrow or next day, whenever you have time. Anyway, all right, let's jump in this next video here. What are we doing at 3D? All right, so there it was. That is a 3DO. I got this giant freaking Doom Demon you guys will have set up there. A bunch of machines. We'll have the gun games going. It's going to be a very, very good time. I'm going to have all kinds of Boing and Beyond merch there for you guys to pick up as well. So we're just going to have fun this whole weekend coming up November 1st and 2nd. It's going to be an amazing time. I've had a lot of you guys reach out to me and say that you'll be coming. So can't freaking wait to see you. So come on down. Let's hang out over at AmiWest. What games to play? You know, I'm not sure exactly what games I'm going to bring. I'm definitely going to bring like Space Hulk and all the major shooters for the 3DO. I'm definitely going to bring all those, so that should be pretty fun for you guys. But I'll bring a nice little plethora of some rare gems and whatnot. So, like I said, it should be a great little different kind of a booth and stuff, and you kind of learn about the correlation between Amiga and 3DO, as a lot of the devs and programmers and legends from the Amiga side ended up going over to the 3DO in the end there. So pretty freaking dope. All right, next thing I want to check out, guys, we're going to go over here and we're going to check out some of this of the AmiWest website. I want to go over a couple things with you guys really quick here. Yo, what's up, Cammy? Welcome in. Good to have you. Michelle, welcome in. Good to have you. Everyone that's in, appreciate you. We're just kind of talking about some of the AmiWest stuff. We just started on that right now. So I just want to cover through that, guys, a little bit on here and show you some of the stuff from the AmiWest site. So hopefully this thing will work out for us and not lag out too bad. So anyway, here, guys, we got with November 1st and 2nd. We're also going to have some of the Amiga 40th anniversary stuff going on here at this year's AmiWest. I just want to go over some of the sponsors that we have on here for AmiWest 2025. AmiWest 2025 gold sponsor Aeon is coming in. Aeon is one of the premier modern Amiga companies. Start with Amiga X1000 to redefine native Amiga hardware. As you guys know, I love my Amiga 1 stuff and a big supporter of the A1222 project. Definitely love that machine. We got Amiga on the Lake showing up, guys. Amiga on the Lake is a retro computer retailer based in the United States. You guys can check them out. You can just do a Google on there on Amiga on the Lake and they'll show right up. And you also got AmigaStore.eu, one of the places I do definitely shop at. They are a brick and mortar retail store located in Lorca, Spain. So I've ordered there a few times. All right, we got Amiga Forever, Clanato. You guys know all about those, and just so you guys know, all attendees that show up to this event will get a free product from Amiga Forever. So you guys will get, I think it's the number Amiga Forever 10 or 11. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but you guys will get that absolutely free on Clanato. So that's pretty awesome. And you got CHC Technologies LLC will also be there. That is a bronze tier sponsor. Pretty awesome. You guys can check those guys out. And AmiWest Sacramento Computer Club once again hosts it. As you guys know, they've hosted since 1998, one of the longest running North American Amiga gatherings. And if you're not here, you're definitely missing out here coming up next month. All right, so we got that covered up. We got some raffle sponsors coming in. AmigaStore.eu dropped some big stuff, guys. I know they have like a huge amount. I'll show you guys some of the raffle stuff here in a minute. We got Retro Passion there, Retro Ronic Design. You got Linear Computer. We love that place. Page Stream. Oh, God, look at that. Boing and Beyond is actually in there on some donation. I actually donated some pretty cool stuff for this year's AmiWest. And we got Compute Gazette also in there, which is pretty awesome, guys. So that's the raffle sponsors, bronze sponsors, all up to the gold sponsors. So pretty awesome. And I also heard the Amiga Kit will also be there with some of their wares. So if you're looking for some cool stuff to score from Amiga Kit, you can definitely come over and do that. The exhibition floor has not been updated yet. We're still waiting on that. Looks like there's some changes to it right now. So that's kind of cool. So we got the back to the home page here. That when I checked that earlier, it was looking a little different. I think the 30th was the last day for your discount on your room for 160 or 159 a night. Let me double check here. The hotel reserve showed me, yeah, so it's the 30th, guys. That ran out October 29th through the 3rd. So reservations made by September 30th, 2025. You still can make reservations. You can go on the website here and fill out this reservation form right here. You just click that and it'll take you to a website and you can just fill out the form. It's pretty easy, not too big of a deal here. Let's check in and let me see if I got any raffle stuff on here. Yeah, here we go. So we got, I don't know why it's blue like that. I'm not sure if it's just the way my thing is linking it, so I really can't even read what the hell I'm going to show you guys. But AmigaStore.eu donated some awesome stuff. I know that there's I think a $5,000 shopping spree type thing. They broke up into a few prizes, which is pretty good. Retro Passion, looks like they got the keyboard in there. Retronic Design, one of their awesome adapters for USB, so you can play a retro controller on there. Computer Gazette, I remember this one is a 1-year subscription to Computer Gazette, which is a really nice one. Alenia Computer, also some more of the gadgets and whatnot that they have donated, which is pretty awesome. Some of the stuff we donated here from the show, guys, we got the Checkmate case in there, some Blue Scuzzy action, and a Terrible Fire for the CD32. And there's tons of other stuff that we don't have on here yet. There's guys that do show up that bring stuff with them. So, yeah, pretty awesome. This show is going to be an awesome one, I think, this year. We have a lot of awesome vendors and people showing up for us, so it should be awesome. So let me jump back to the normal screen here. All right, there we go. Camera survived, which is kind of a miracle because sometimes that camera likes to mess up on us when we're getting through here. So, I mean, that's basically it for tonight. We are going to check out the secret 3DO demo that I got going right now. Some of you might have seen it before. Some of you might not have seen it before. So we'll jump right into it. So check this out. Pretty freaking awesome.
Amazing effects. We can put graphics on a 3D cube. This videotape demonstrates the capabilities of the 3DO interactive multiplayer.
All right.
This tape is confidential.
Cover your ears.
Public viewing
You didn't hear that.
without 3DO's permission. We hope that you find these capabilities inspiring.
Oh, the game competition? Well, hold on one second. Let me
3DO
jump.
has custom hardware which creates amazing real-time graphics.
You guys know that Jerry's kids 3D print these trophies and stuff, and the game this year will be Banshee. Thanks for telling me there's no sound. I don't know why it muted. But Banshee will be the game this year for the game competition for the 2025 AmiWest show. As you guys know, Banshee's a pretty hard game, so definitely jump in and get some practice in while you guys still have it. You got, 30 days? I think we're at 30 days or so until it's kickoff time. And they'll have the amazing freaking trophies again. Let me see if, see the first year's trophies. Yeah, here you go. So you guys can see some of the awesome trophies here. And these trophies are made by Jerry's two boys. One's the printer, and I think one is the painter. So, I mean, look at these freaking trophies. That thing, the champion. That is just amazing, right? And so that you guys can check out some of the competition trophies. I'm not sure why last year's isn't on here, because last year's was a pretty freaking killer double design they did. But yeah, so Banshee is the game, guys. Banshee is the one you want to watch out. So we'll jump back to the secret
Other
3DO
systems
film.
animate graphics such as these, but only with extensive programming. These manipulations are simple on a 3DO and require very little programming. In addition, the 3DO can create amazing effects. We can put graphics
Yeah,
on a
trophies
3D
are
cube.
amazing.
We can spin them on any axis or the diagonal. We can blow them up or shrink them down. The 3DO also has a sophisticated image processing capability.
I'll pause this real quick. I'll tell you what, every time I watch this video, I definitely see the Amiga in it. You know what I mean? Every single time. You can just feel it in there, you know? So I think it's cool. All right, back to it. I'll be quiet now.
Fully integrated, which shows translucence. You can see the mountain through the cube as if it were made of painted glass. This is reminiscent of the Alpha channel, which is used in expensive professional video editing systems. This demo has an entirely different personality. This modeling of real-time physics shows off several strengths of the 3DO system. This cube is
Yeah, the
programmed
graphics
as a
were
set of
so
frames.
amazing.
The images here are mapped onto all sides of the cube. Translucence is applied with a single system call. Creating this effect elsewhere would require weeks of programming, but programmers on 3DO find this level of realism and these types of effects easy to achieve. Here, we can adjust the corners of the cube as we want, and 3DO handles the transformations. Notice how the dancing robot seems to stand in front of the smoky glass patterns. When we add another set of shapes, the robot now seems to be behind the floating shapes, which demonstrates
Look at that.
3DO's
It's
custom
freaking
pixel
amazing.
layering technology, giving on-screen objects visual depth. And as we
Think
add
about
more
this.
complexity to
Dave
this
Needle,
scene, 3DO's
right?
dancing robot keeps his pace.
RJ,
Existing interactive
Dale.
systems
I mean,
have
it's
very
just
limited
unbelievable the
graphic
people that were on
capabilities.
this crew here.
Game machines have been mostly limited to small characters on scrolling backgrounds with a limited number of moving objects. Computers have also had limited graphics and color capabilities. This demo shows an unprecedented level of graphics performance, which gives software developers new freedom for creativity. As you've already seen, 3DO
Yeah, Cammy,
technology is
absolute
designed
legend.
especially to give a feeling of lifelike realism. Here, for instance, 3DO builds a globe by mapping the world onto a 96-faceted polyhedron. Again, the illusion of a real bouncing ball is created.
I mean,
Notice how
it's the
globe
Boing
bends
ball.
when it hits the floor. The sound effects are integrated into the programming. Finally, with the light bulb in the picture, notice the illusion of a light bulb casting light. The shadow on the dark side is also part of 3DO's power. Here's an actor on a stage who will demonstrate another lighting effect that can be created on the 3DO system. First, we can put a spotlight on him. Next, we can change the color of the spotlight. We can even change the angle of the light that not only affects the shape of the spotlight, but also controls the shape and angle of the shadow on the stage.
Think about this 1990s.
An example of character animation. Watch what happens, for instance, to this unsuspecting actor. Although comical, this demonstrates a very serious feature of 3DO's imaging technology. On other systems, the artist would need to create many images for the actor, and the programmer would have to painstakingly program each distortion. But 3DO needs only one image of the actor, and then does all the distortion work itself. Can you find the predator in this jungle? Many different types of image processing manipulations are at work in this scene, taking place over a detailed photographic background. Imagine the new genres of titles and interactive films made possible.
Don't forget, get away hat at the end of the show.
We've set
A
this
hat
building on
at the end
fire
of the
to show how to create
show.
real-time effects such as fire and smoke. Using a small number of images, which are efficiently reshaped and repeated in a number of combinations, we can imitate a natural effect such as fire in this very convincing manner. Speaking of multimedia interactivity, watch this.
He's all, watch this.
The 3DO Interactive Multiplayer is designed to work in either 32,000 colors or with a full 24-bit palette, which allows it to display photographic quality images such as these. Also, thanks to our video processing hardware, we're able to easily produce special effects, such as these dissolves, wipes, and spins. These are the same effects that have previously only been available in expensive post-production houses.
Yeah,
and certainly
before its
have never
time, man,
before
before
been
its time.
available in an interactive consumer electronics product. This scene, a prototype from an upcoming interactive movie based on Jurassic Park, demonstrates a number of 3DO's unprecedented features at work. Notice how the walking man is a fully realistic video image, the parrot also, rather than some cartoony sprite or icon. Look at this again. The background scenery is taken from real photographs and gives the same effect as a movie background. The soundtrack is CD quality. The overall effect is an interactive experience which has the same production qualities as Hollywood feature films. 3DO builds digital video into every 3DO system. Here we'll pick a clip from Backdraft. From
Yeah, this is
Universal
crazy, huh?
Studios to demonstrate our compact video technology.
Backdraft. Remember that movie?
Note the high quality of the imagery and audio.
First time you watched
Full
Backdraft,
screen,
it blew your
full color,
mind.
And full speed. Never before available in an interactive digital system. Notice that 3DO's compact video lacks the jerkiness and graininess of other digital systems. We'd like to draw your attention to one last video.
Guess who that is right there?
Video interactive multiplayer.
RJ
The
Michael.
ability to manipulate live digital imagery. With this capability, customers with a VCR and camcorder can do digital editing and add digital effects to their home videos. Because it's in the digital realm, images and video can be manipulated in dozens of ways.
That's crazy, huh? RJ Michael's always so much fun.
We'd like to leave you with a very exciting ride through Yosemite National Park. This fly-through uses real topographic data. notice the smoothness and the realism of this ride. We hope that you're as excited as we are.
Yeah, it's definitely really
about
good for his
the
time.
creative, the business, and
Look
the
at this.
entertainment breakthroughs of the 3DO interactive multiplayer.
This is as far as I may on the tape at first, so.
I'm a games designer, scriptwriter. I see
Oh, here we go.
enormous potential, enormous possibilities. I'm very excited.
It's an incredibly liberating experience to be able to just say, do this, and the machine says, okay, and I'll do it fast.
And the market has shown that whoever gets in there first really has a lead. So I don't think there's any doubt that 3DO has that jump and the lead and the partners.
This is going to be a great system. It's going to be,
Yeah, it sure is,
it's gonna be
Michelle.
the future. As an artist, I see this as a great hardware platform.
Yeah,
that
really,
allows
right,
us to go
Cammy?
Really, put out our vision.
In fact, the first time we showed the system to one of the developers, he
That would have
walked
been
out saying,
great.
I believe. I said, you believe we're going to be successful? He says, no, I believe in God. I've been praying for one of these things for years.
It's really special with the 3DO machine.
It's a great
The reason
little
why this
VHS tape
particular
video
machine
I
is so
found.
important is because it's putting us together. It's putting us together with the actual theaters, with the actual movie industry, and it's something the movie industry's been waiting for a long time, something we've been waiting for a long time, and this machine's got to work for us. And we're right here at the right time, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
All right, yeah, so here we go with the CES highlights, but this one is from 1993. So give me 1 second. Let me pause this real quick so I can walk over here and grab this magazine real fast. So let's see. The one I have is from the 3. So this one, am I still? Hope I'm not muted myself. I gotta look now because I covered it up. Hold on. Okay, we're not muted. Let me go over here to the camera for you guys. So this one's from CES 1995, and that's when they dropped Doom on the community. So we have that one. I do not have this one. I have seen a flyer a few times online for it, but man, they want so much money, we're not getting it. So, all right, let's jump back into it. Yo, another thing real quick too, back when this was dropped right here, this would absolutely freaking, I just messed our spot up. This would absolutely freaking blow your mind when you showed up to CES back in 1993. The game systems would have blown your mind. The graphics would have blown your mind. It's definitely like not today, where I feel like innovation just isn't there like it used to be, right? You're not going out to buy a new console and then come home and you're like, whoa, look at these graphics. It's just not like that no more. I think we're at a plateau that needs to be pushed through, I think. So anyway, all right, I'll shut up now. Let's get back to it.
I thought it was wonderful, a brilliant exhibition, and a great way to present the product.
Some fly
You
glasses.
know, we believe that 3DO has a technology advantage that is like nothing we've seen before. And I think the demonstrations this morning that Trip put on and our own demonstration here in the booth clearly demonstrate that.
Hey, it's incredible. You know, there are so many
Trip
people
Hawkins
that have come up to me and said that this is exactly the kind of thing that they've wanted to see, that they want to be part of. That, it's exactly what I wanted.
It's incredibly impressive. It is definitely the future.
It was pretty unreal. I've never seen anything like it. It reminds me of when the Amiga was introduced a few years ago. It stunned everybody. This was just as stunning. I've never seen graphics move that fast and be that real.
See right there, just like the guy said, I messed up again for us. Just like the guy said right there, it was just like the Amiga came out right here. He's talking about how the Amiga just came out, and to him, it was just like the Amiga, right? Like I said, it just has this feeling because these other guys working on Amiga coming to this project and their influence there. It just feels like the dang Amiga. The graphics, it's just, I don't know, but like it's Amiga on steroids. That's what it reminds me of. Amiga on steroids.
I've never seen anything like it. It reminds me of when the Amiga was introduced a few years ago. It stunned everybody. This was just as stunning. I've never seen graphics move that fast and be that real.
This is the way movies are going to be processed in the future. I'm particularly interested in the use of these effects for education and for entertainment.
Make a fun
Video
zone.
games are going to be smoother than anything we've ever seen up to now.
Welcome everybody, Boing and Beyond, episode number
Just by the
7.
speed, the quality of the video, the real-time imaging, that's something we haven't seen on other CD-ROM units as of yet. It's something a lot of promise but none have delivered. I say this could be a big seller if price is right.
If it was anything under $1,000, it would be amazing. If it was in the $700 range, it would be out of this world.
I'm sold on it, that's for sure, yes.
Well, he nailed it because it came out at $6.99.
Concerned about kids' education. I think that this is an important step forward in having kids really involved with television.
Well, it's the most interactive thing I've ever seen. I work with interactive education, and just to see how different it is and unique, I think it'll keep the kids' attention better.
Presentations at work would be great because if you're putting a sales demonstration together and want to be able to really make it sexy, this is the way to do it.
Well, it seems that they've finally gotten it right and are no longer concerned with how the computer was originally built for spreadsheets and databases and things like that, and are really thinking about what do people really want to do to entertain themselves at home.
A lot of people don't want to go out anymore, and they like to stay at home and be entertained, as everybody in the industry knows at this moment. And I think this is something that's really going to catch on.
Well, it's very exciting. I think what we're looking at is what we're going to see in the decade of the 90s happening in the homes all throughout America. And interactive use of television and communications is going to affect our lives every day.
And it's going to open up new horizons, no doubt about it. It's wonderful. I wish I had it now.
In a word, it's the future.
Let's go, 3DO. All right, pretty soon, guys, we'll be giving away that free Boing and Beyond hat to some lucky viewer out there.
As we all know, technology in consumer electronics industry changes very rapidly. And these changes do not always come from manufacturing giants like Matsushita. They can come from every creative startup American company like 3DO. When we saw potential of technology at 3DO, we are very encouraged to make a significant investment in 3DO to become a strategic partner with them to serve as a major part of consumer hardware development effort. In our affiliation with 3DO, we envision great and exciting opportunity for developing a new standard in consumer electronics.
Today, AT&T is announcing a significant equity position in 3DO and AT&T's intent to license, manufacture, and market
Ooh, AT&T is getting a piece of the pie.
Technology. We're excited about our relationship with 3DO and our relationship with the strategic partners here on the venue. With this new dimension,
Nothing.
will continue its march
Nothing at the time really. Then PS1 came out. Once PS1 came out, it was pretty much a wrap for the 3DO.
Rather than thinking of the 3DO platform as a multimedia device, AT&T views this platform as a step toward a new dimension of multi-sensory communications. We're excited about this new technology and about creating
They did have like Sega CD, Sega Saturn, right at the tail end of it as well.
Networks. Thank you.
Now, obviously, as you've seen today, 3DO has made a significant
Time Warner's in the
leap forward
house.
in terms of technology. And we at Time Warner, in all aspects of Time Warner, are extremely excited about the ability, our ability to take our copyrights to this new platform.
Yeah, that era, yes.
And try and make one
The
point
SNES,
about why
stuff like that,
NCA is
yeah.
excited to be here today and part of this venture. In addition to the collection of people that we have on the stage today and the collection of partners that have been assembled,
Yo,
we
what's up,
think that
Bobbies?
3DO represents
What you doing, Bobbies? Welcome,
a very
man.
meaningful breakthrough in technology for a company in our business and our businesses. Traditionally, a motion picture studio, in fact, many of the studios, have just licensed our copyrights and trademarks to the video game business and to the software businesses. we haven't been participating.
Yeah, exactly,
ourselves.
Michelle.
The main reason for that is that our skills are essentially storytelling skills.
But the
We
price,
develop
man, was
drama,
$699 on release, right? And there wasn't
but with
like
the
a
limited
lot of games at the
graphics
time.
capability of the hardware that was in the market, there was really no reason for
Yeah,
us
good.
to
We
do
miss
that.
you out there on the
So we were
internet,
licensors.
Bo Bees. We miss you out
3DO
there.
represents a breakthrough. And the breakthrough is perhaps analogous to some breakthroughs in technology in the past that you could find in the motion picture business that have had a dramatic impact on the market and the product. But with 3DO, a company like MCA, with our filmmakers and television producers, and in fact people and talent in the music business, we find it possible for us to tell our stories, to develop our drama, to develop our characters, because of the graphics power. It's not just the numbers, and it's not just all of these boxes and what they contain. It really represents a very meaningful watershed for an entire software industry.
Well, thanks for
That is
spamming the
software industry
hearts.
in Hollywood. That is, you hear lots of talk about Hollywood and Silicon Valley. I think what you're seeing is, in fact, the occurrence of that merging.
Yeah, and it's true because the games feel
We really
hecka different.
believe
They're so
that
different on 3DO
can
compared to
help
any other machine I've
drive
ever
the
played. That's why I love it so
development
much.
of a mass market business similar to audio and video that is the result of incredible new technology that's going to be available at an affordable
Yeah, right, Bo
price
Bees?
point. We also think that this is going to help grow our business beyond the demographics that exist today, which are typically teenage males. The third area that's significant to us is one that is financial, and that has to do with the fact that Electronic Arts is a growth company. We think that 3DO can help drive our company and grow our company in the second half of this decade and into the 21st century. And as Tripp pointed out, this is a very much more lucrative and attractive third-party licensing program. So from a publisher standpoint, the economics on this are very
$89
much more
worth
compelling.
$699, right?
And the fourth thing that's important to us
Big
is
difference.
that strategic partnership. And we're very excited and feel very proud and fortunate to be part of this with AT&T and Matsushita and MCA and Time Warner and Kleiner Perkins and NTG and technology partners. We think together that we can really do some spectacular things in the marketplace in the future. Thanks.
In summary,
There he
I'd
is,
like to,
Tripp Hawkins himself.
Repeat again how lucky I feel to have the good fortune to be here today with such an exciting technology and the support of such a terrific group of companies. And we really look forward to the final emergence of what I've talked about for a long time, which is the new Hollywood, the merging of Silicon Valley and traditional Hollywood, which you see represented on stage here today. Thank you.
Let's go, 3DO. Yeah, definitely back then had to pay to play, right? Here's a shot from Good Morning America.
And it's 8 minutes before 8 o'clock. As you know, Spencer Christian in Las
God,
Vegas
this made me feel
morning
old just
covering the
now.
Consumer Electronics
Seeing
show
him
for us.
made me
Yesterday,
feel
if you were watching,
extremely
you may have seen
old.
at this point in the program that he sent me a fax from a machine that was really no larger than the palm of his hand. As for what he has up his sleeve today, well, Spencer, tell me.
All right, Charlie, I'm going to keep you at arm's length for a moment. You know, the term space-age technology is no longer a cliche. It really is probably the best way to describe some of the advances in things like home video entertainment. Now, today we're going to take a look at interactive home video. I got my first lesson in that when I arrived here a couple of days ago in Las Vegas, and who better to have as a teacher than the creator of 3DO?
3DO is really fulfilling the promise of the digital revolution, something people have talked about for a long time. That multimedia, it's been one of these big buzzwords, and this is the first time that that vision has really been fulfilled. We're going to change the way people use their television. We're going to change the way people entertain. I mean, instead of just watching a movie, you're going to be in the movie.
You'll be involved in it.
Yeah. You know, what we have here is a scene from Jurassic Park, which is the new Steven Spielberg movie coming out next year. And this is a character in the movie who's come out to this jungle scene, and he's looking for some children. They're being chased by a dinosaur.
I just saw a big dinosaur.
Now you can actually, if you press the joystick there, you can walk around.
Oh, okay. Look at this.
You notice the scenery here. We've used actual photographs to create the scene of the jungle backgrounds, and some of these are the same scenes and same backgrounds that are being used in the Jurassic Park movie.
That is absolutely amazing.
That TV.
This has never been possible before. No consumer has ever seen anything like this.
Did the developers have a specific idea in mind of what they wanted the final product to look like, or did they sort of go with the flow and let it evolve as they began developing this technology?
Well, a lot of really talented inventors came together to create this, and we're talking about a group of people that have been working on this type of technology now for almost 20 years.
That'd be RJ Michael, Needle, all the Amiga people. That's what he's talking
See,
about.
that's the great thing, is you can do this all day long at home without getting yourself killed.
This is great. Okay, I'm going to speed up again here. I like going faster. Whoa, whoa.
As if Amiga
Now,
had told these
next
guys,
question. How soon
just
will
make
this
it
be
amazing.
available,
And,
in the
but
home?
nope.
You know, this is an incredible new technology that represents a bigger jump in performance than has ever been seen in the consumer electronics business.
Right.
And we've just finished the hardware, and we're starting to work on the software applications, and that's going to take another several months. So we're going to be supplying the product to the consumer starting in the fall of 1993.
Oh, so within a year, it'll be
Yes.
available. Amazing. It's absolutely incredible.
That sure was a
I'm not
high-tech
really
TV.
what you call a video game aficionado. I play very few video games in my life, but this is not really a video game. I'm involved here in high-speed flight, and I can sort of flip my aircraft over like that and go down the hill and back up out of the valley. And you get the sensation of actually going up and downhill. It's amazing.
Can you crash it?
Yeah, that was the beauty of this. You can't crash it. You can change programs.
But you do, as you turn left and you do turn right.
He's all you can change programs.
Exactly.
There's no pre-programmed. There's no pre-programmed course that you follow. You pick out the course.
Yeah,
That's
if it
exactly
was,
right.
if the
And
thing
this,
was,
pen on my left allows me to turn to the
Cammy,
left
if it
and flip
was
the
actually done
plane
like
over
that,
way, or go
oh
back to the
man,
right
could you imagine?
and flip it over that way, and then I push up and I can go faster. Yep.
Okay. Do you ever land that thing, or are you up in the air forever?
I don't know where the program ends. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, it's like this program. We're on the air forever.
It's funny, Trip Hawkins, like the team of people, worked on it for 20 years prior to this.
After a lackluster 1992, the consumer electronics
Yo,
industry
check out that
is counting on a new
1990s
wave of
hair.
high-tech gadgetry to generate a profitable 93. At the annual Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas this week, some 1,700 companies are showing off the products they hope will dazzle consumers into opening their wallets. CNBC's Jerry Cobb reports.
Get used to 3 words: interactive, digital, multimedia. More and more consumer
MD player was
electronics will
cool.
carry one or more of these labels as the industry searches for the next blockbuster.
Compare it to the first days of color television or the VCR or the CD player.
Silicon Valley entrepreneur Trip Hawkins is talking about 3DO, a system he hopes will set the standard for interactive entertainment. Matsushita, MCA, Time Warner, and AT&T are among those who have signed on to provide the hardware and software.
This is really the fulfillment of a vision of the new Hollywood, where you bring Silicon Valley and Hollywood together to create this new medium.
The Today Show. Guys, made me feel so old, man.
You know, the largest of the
I was still in
consumer
high school in
electronics shows
1993.
Las Vegas this weekend.
I think we
All
were
graduate guru Andy
sophomores.
Carr is out there attending the show, playing with all the little electronic toys. How you doing, Andy?
I'm doing great this morning, Al. How are you?
Okay, now what's the big item you got for us starting
I think
off?
it's funny at this show. Also in interactive video, a new player right here is called 3DO. You've heard of audio and video. Well, this is 3DO. Now, what this is, it's an interactive multimedia player that'll play audio CDs and the photo CDs.
Oh,
and
we were
even
freshmen?
educational
Oh,
game
man.
titles like you'll see right here on the screen. And it's also going to have something that's going to be outrageous on here, a new type of video game with full motion video. It's absolutely fantastic.
Take
The
my
quality that they
wallet.
come through these things. Again, this will be available later this year, starting price around $700.
$700.
The world's biggest collection of TVs, stereos, and other gadgets is on display tonight in Las Vegas. It is the annual Consumer Electronics Show, and high-tech reporter Richard Hart is there.
I remember we went
and
there, Michelle, but it was
introduces
like
us tonight to the
2000
star
something.
of the exhibition.
Look at this thing.
Is interactive.
3DO,
what
baby.
You're watching is my image manipulated by a new machine, which is part of a new entertainment field, loosely called sort of interactive film. But it's more than that. Exactly what it means isn't clear to a lot of consumers yet. Interactive movies use a compact disc instead of videotape. The disc uses the power and speed of a computer to put a
Yeah, it was
viewer in
CES that we
control
went
of
to.
events on the screen. Sega was one of the first companies out of the gate with this. Actual film footage transferred into a video game, almost like a movie. The newest company to enter this infant market, 3DO, belongs to Trip Hawkins, programmer and a founding father of the video game business.
God, I wish I had that controller.
More collaboration with people coming up from Hollywood to work with the talent in the Bay Area. And this
Oh,
is
yeah,
such a
true
new
that.
technology that it really is going to be centered around the Bay Area.
Panasonic is offering the first 3DO home unit and owns part of the company. It's a custom design devoted
Man, I wish I could find that
entirely
one
to
with the interactive label on top like that. They don't have it, though.
Right now, these systems are offering super realistic games and learning titles. But in a year, you and I could easily be using them to put ourselves into the picture. Well, I guess as the old 50s science fiction films used to end with these words, they can be used for good or evil. The choice is yours. In Las Vegas, Richard Hart, News Center 4.
All right, well, they shooting this Wall Street Week. Oh, it's PBS.
We're particularly excited about interactive video. It's our sense that people spend 5 hours
Yeah, there was
a day
nothing
in
that cool at
television,
2014
passively watching
CS, that's for sure.
programming that other people have chosen. And it's our sense that over the next few years, we're going to see a whole new generation of products that go beyond Nintendo and provide some kind of really meaningful interactive experience over television. And that paired with the mobile computing opportunity represents wealth-building opportunities for investors that we just haven't seen really since the dawn of the personal computer age.
I may be sorry I asked this question, but how do I develop a meaningful relationship?
Yeah, definitely lack innovation nowadays.
Well, I think that today the only meaningful relationships that are available to you come in the form of video games. But very soon, by the end of this year,
Shit, now you can get AI. You need a relationship, you just get with the AI.
Introducing in what they call an interactive multiplayer, which is a machine that is sort of a hybrid between a CD player and a video game machine, and will bring a new level of realism to the entertainment world that just hasn't been seen before. And I think families will find themselves doing things in front of the television that they never would have dreamed of a few years ago.
John, your whole life is a story
Yeah, that's
of
true,
surviving in the
Bobies.
Darwinian jungle. So tell us where the sunlight's going to be next. Where are some of the other areas we should be looking?
Well, I'd like to emphasize what Roger said about this new home media. We're very excited about the potential of that. You know,
tell us some of the things that you think are going to be exciting then.
Well, this 3DO company is a project that
If they didn't charge $6.99 for that 3DO when it came out, it would have done way better, man. Way
$100 billion
better.
of wealth creation in the decade from 1980 to 1990.
With what sort of products?
There'll be
Yeah,
products
that's
for
actually
schools,
true. That's exactly where
products
it's
to sit
at,
on
too,
top of
Bobies.
your, television set in your home, products that you can carry around on the airplane, new, highly realistic video interactive games, educational odysseys, simulations. It will be a very, very big industry. I'm also excited.
That's the end of that video. Appreciate you guys hanging out the entire show with me here at Boing and Beyond. And let's get to that time right now. Let's go ahead and dump this hat off to one of you lucky viewers out there. You win yourself a brand new Boing and Beyond hat here from me. All you have to do, first person to email me at AmigaAmbassador@gmail.com. AmigaAmbassador@gmail.com. Just email me there with your like, I want the hat, and I'll message you back if you're first or not, and I'll get your shipping information, and we'll get this hat sent off to you guys. Be one of the first person out there to have a Boing and Beyond hat. No one else besides me has a Boing and Beyond hat yet, so this will be the second person. Yeah, Bo Bees will win because he's so fast with the crap. So, AmigaAmbassador@gmail.com. You'll know right away if you win or not, but I'll let everyone know next week when we come back on who end up emailing me and winning. So that's the end of it, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me here on another awesome episode, number 7 of Boing and Beyond. I can't believe we're on episode 7 already, and then we'll have episode 8 next week. 8 weeks. We're into the 8th week, and by then we'll have, what, I think 25 days, 24 days till AmiWest. So anyway, guys, have a good night out there. Cammy, thank you. Michelle, thank you. Bobies, thank you. Anybody that didn't chat, I can't see if you're in chat. So thank you very much for hanging out with me here tonight. Really appreciate you guys. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Boing and Beyond here. And have a good one, man. Happy gaming to everybody. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, Cammy. Bye, Michelle.